put free, clean, accessible drinking water on every street corner of every city around the world. So I'm Jorge Richardson. I am the founder CEO of Hope Hydration. We started Hope Hydration. In my prior startup, realized the infrastructure around drinking water access is decades behind where it needs to be and where it can be.
Jorge Richardson is celebrated as a member of this year's Hydro20 for his work advancing public access to clean water and reducing plastic pollution. Jorge saw a broken system, scarce and untrusted water fountains, and a reliance on single-use plastics.
People don't trust drinking water fountains, is from our data and from public data. So we need to be able to make them trust it. One way you can do that is with proper design. One way you can do that is with brand. One way you can do that is with filtration and the education around filtration.
Hope Hydration delivers free, clean water through a sustainable, ad-funded model.
We took a step back and we said, well, we need to make it really attractive. People need to be able to use it. They want to be able to trust it. That's instrumental, but equally as important, we need to be able to fund it. So we need to be able to come up with a business model that doesn't rely on grants or NGO donations, because while those are great, we need to be able to fund this infrastructure for life. Our product offering was very simple. We were going to come up with a way to make water fountains free, so you didn't have to pay for the machine, you didn't have to pay for the installation, and you don't have to pay for the servicing for the life. Our model is fully funded by brands and advertisers. We install the station for free. They don't pay any of the maintenance. If it goes down, if something goes wrong with it, they just get free water. And on top of that, we kick them back a small percentage of the ad rev that we make as a thank you for hosting a station. And so inside of all of our units, we've got a suite of different sensors and kind of metrics that we're tracking, and it all lives on an app on my phone. I can tell you refills last 24 hours, last 2 minutes, by city, by state, by venue, by partner, by advertiser.
Jorge's vision is to transform communities through easy access to water and reduction of plastic waste.
So our first ever permanent installation was and still is right in the heart of Times Square, right by the Red Steps. And in the last few months, we've been able to expand California, Texas, Miami, of course, and we've got an installation in all terminals at the Minneapolis-Saint Paul Airport. And I think we're just getting started. When it was just the environmental story, 10% of the everyday person would consciously make a decision to not use single-use plastics because of that issue. So this massive health side to this equation. And so when you start factoring in, okay, well, it's not only bad for the planet, bad for our future, bad for our kids, bad for their grandkids, because this thing will live on for hundreds of years, but it's also bad for you right now, you start engaging a much greater mass. The dream is completely change how the global drinking water infrastructure looks, feels, and is funded.
Jorge Richardson is honored as a member of the Hydro20.